we are in your notes on the page that says Discovering Similarity. And what does it say to do first? It says use a piece of patty paper to trace the triangle, another triangle, another piece of patty paper to trace DEF. So what we're doing first is we're comparing the what? What's it say on number 2? Compare the angles. Okay, so we're not going to use patty paper. We're just going to use the smartboard, and we're going to compare the angles of triangle ABC to the angles of triangle DEF. Now, before we compare them, what do you think is going to be true? Do you think the angles of DEF are going to be a little bit bigger than the angles of ABC? Do you think ABC's angles are going to be bigger? Do you think they're going to be the same? Look at your triangles. Look at the angles. What do you think is going to be true about the angles? What's your hypothesis?
I think that it's going to be bigger because all the lengths are bigger.
So Jared said because the lengths are bigger, he thinks the angles are going to be bigger.
Probably going to be.
That's fair. That's a fair guess. What's your vote? What do you think? ABC larger, DEF larger, or equal? If you think ABC is larger, do thumbs up. If you think DEF is larger, do thumbs down. If you think they're going to be equal, do thumbs sideways. Everyone show me your vote. ABC, DEF, or equal? Show me your vote. The angles. What do you think? Show me. You have the paper right in front of you. What do you think? The angles. How large the angles are. Show me. ABC, DEF, or equal. How come DJ is the only one showing me? Angle book for showing me. My goodness, people.
I showed you, but you didn't look at it.
You offered an idea. Thank you so much for speaking your
Okay,
All right.
I got the equal buck from yesterday back.
Yeah. Okay. But you already gave that one back. All right, ready? Let's see. Let's look at angle B right here. I'm tracing angle B. Then I'm going to take that angle. I'm not going to change it, and I'm going to move it right here to angle E. Oh my goodness, what just happened? They're the same. Now, is that only angle E? Does it work for all of them? Let's try angle A. Angle A. I'm going to trace it. God bless you. Move it over right here. And da-da-da-da. Bless you. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's also equal. If two angles of a triangle are equal, what's true about the third one? Has to be equal because the angles have to add up to 180. Angle C, da-da-da-da. Angle F. So just because triangle DEF was larger, did that make his angles larger? No, not at all. Okay, so it says, number 2, what is true about the measures of the corresponding angles? What should we put in this blank? Raise your hand. Corresponding angles are blank. Raise your hand. How did B compare with E? How did A compare with D? Raise your hand. What? Congruent. Everyone go to your sheet and write the word congruent. Congruent. Corresponding angle measures are congruent. They're the same exact measure. I'm not saying that angle B matches angle D. I'm saying that the corresponding ones match. So the ones that go with each other match. B matches E. A matches D. We did this last unit right before Christmas. Okay? All right, so what does it say to do yet? Next, use the given side lengths to complete the table. So go ahead and start completing the table on your own. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 2. Betty, what's the perimeter of ABC? What? 9, okay. Okay, and then on the next one we have 4.5, 6, and 3. So Zaya, what's the perimeter on DEF? 13.5. Thank you, ma'am. All right, here we go. Are you ready? I'm going to call on you for the ratios. Jared, what is the ratio of AB to DE? 3 divided by 4.5. Math. Enter, enter.
Hold on. I got 2/3.
2/3, okay. Renaud, what is the ratio of BC to EF? 2 to 3. Whoa, is there a pattern going on here? Elijah, what is the ratio of AC to DF? 2/3, 2 to 3. Ooh, what about the perimeters though? Is something going to go crazy on the perimeters? Chris, what's the ratio of the perimeters? It reduces to 2 to 3, 2/3.
That's insane.
Even the perimeter with those ugly decimals reduces to 2/3. So that is something. Something is going on here. So I want you to answer the questions at the bottom and then we'll talk about them. Answer B and answer C, please. All right, Claire, what do you think goes in the blank for part C? Corresponding sides are proportional. The corresponding sides are proportional. That's the word I was looking for. The sides are proportional. Are the sides equal? Are ABC sides equal to DEF sides? No, they're not equal at all. One is way larger than the other. But the sides are not equal, they are proportional. They're not equal, they're proportional. All right? Jose, what about the ratios of the sides? Not here. Jacob, what about the ratios of the sides?
No idea.
Okay, the 2/3, 2/3, 2/3, 2/3.
Oh, 2/3.
So what's true, their sides aren't equal, but what's true about the ratio of their sides? Yeah, they're the same, but we're going to use the word equal. We already used proportional. We already used that one. The ratios are equal. So the sides are proportional, and the ratio of the sides are equal. Okay, let's go to the back, or to the next page. So let's fill in. These are the big ideas of today. Summary. The big ideas. I put them in boxes. So what I want you to take away from today is that the angles of the two triangles, if they're similar, the angles are congruent. And if the triangles are similar, then the sides are proportional. They're not congruent. The angles are congruent, the sides are proportional. And those are the two main ideas of today. Those are the ideas. Angles congruent, sides proportional. All right. If two polygons are blank, I think I have this in my lesson. These are congruent, these are similar. So congruent is same size, same shape, whereas similar is same shape but different size. The size changes, not the shape. The shape remains intact. We're not really going to talk about that. So we did the similarity discovery. We did that together. We already talked about this. Corresponding angles are? Everybody.
Congruent.
Louder.
Congruent.
Congruent. Corresponding sides are?
Proportional.
Louder.
Proportional.
This side of the room.
Basically.
Proportional. Angles congruent, sides proportional. The ratios we already talked about are equal. Okay. If two polygons are, fill in the blank. Two polygons are similar. Because if they're not similar, just throw this out the window. None of this works at all. They've got to be similar to start with. Then their sides are proportional. Therefore, we can set up proportions to solve for missing sides. So those are your three words. Similar, proportional, proportions. Let's do it. Let's actually solve something. We haven't done anything today yet. Just tried to discover things. Let's solve something. Simul, S-I-M-L, is, oh, I didn't tell you what this squiggly means yet. Do y'all know what that squiggly symbol means? What does this symbol mean?
Congruent.
Congruent. What does this symbol mean? Equal. What do you think this symbol means?
Co-equal.
Similar. Co-equal. Similar. Okay? So, quadrilateral SIML is similar to quadrilateral quad solve for x. So, y'all probably could have done this without me even teaching you this. We're going to set up a proportion. That's all we're going to do. Let's put 3 is to 8 as x is to 12. That's a proportion. 3 is to 8 as x is to 12. 3 over 8 equals x over 12. And then we're going to cross multiply like we did yesterday. That's why we talked about fractions yesterday. Because we're using a lot of fractions when we're solving for missing sides. 3 is to 8 as x is to 12. Make sure you keep your corresponding sides together. 3 goes with 8, so keep that in the same fraction. X goes with 12, so keep that in the same fraction. Madison, what'd you get? 4.5. 4.5, is it a fraction, guys? Good, okay. X equals 4.5 when we cross multiply. Remember, to cross multiply, you do 3 times 12 divided by 8. 3 times 12 divided by 8. Cross multiply and divide. All right, let's move on. Given that the pentagons are similar, because remember, if they weren't similar, we throw this out the window. Given that they're similar, solve for x, y, and z, round to the nearest tenth if you get decimals. So here's what you would do on a problem like this, when there's a lot of things going on. First, you need to find 2 sides that match, that don't have any variables. Do you see 2 sides that match, that don't have any letters involved? Where are they? Where are they, Jerry?
It's on the top left.
No?
What?
Z and 21? Z is a variable. Top, you said top.
You said without letters.
Yeah, I want to find 2 sides that match, and there's no letters involved.
I'm not going to answer.
Which one? 17 and 30. So this is the key to our problem. Those are 2 corresponding sides and no variables. So we're going to use those 2 sides. We're going to use it 3 times in a row to solve for x, solve for y, and to solve for z. So let's set up a proportion. 30 is to 17 as, which one do you want to grab first? I'll take anything. So we're going this way. 30 is to 17 as, give me something from this one.
21.
As 21 is to z. 30 is to 17 as 21 is to z. Cross multiply. You're just matching up the sides and making proportions. Round to 1 decimal place. Alondra, what'd you get? Oh, it's a whole number?
Well, no, you said rounded.
11.9? Okay, so you're rounding to the nearest whole number,
All round.
but I said to round to the nearest tenth. So is that okay, guys? 11.9?
Yeah.
All right, let's do the next one. We only found 1 out of 3. I told you we were going to use 30 over 17 3 times. So let's use it again. 30 is to 17 as, Lillian, give me the other side of my proportion. As 28 is to, good, x. As 28, I try to do something different to each one. Underline 1, circle 1, bubble 1. That way you know which ones match. 30 is to 17 as 28 is to x. Cross multiply and divide. DJ, tell me what you get. $17 times 28 divided by 30.
I got you. It's
Oh, give me it as a decimal. We're rounding to the nearest tenth. DJ, can you round to the nearest tenth, please? Thank you. 15.9. We found Z. We found X. Now we need to find Y. Last one. We're going to use 30 over 17 again because I promised you we'd use it 3 times. 30 is to 17 as, Savannah's not here. Haley, can you set up the other side? Okay, so we need to be really careful. Look, 30 is to 17. Yeah, we got to go this way again. As Y is to 15. It does matter where you put the Y in the 15. It does matter. 30 is to 17 as Y is to 15. Cross multiply. Anahi, what'd you get? 26.5. 26.5. Y equals? We okay? Yay, decimals! Trent, what can I do for you, sir?
So when you do 30 divided by 17 and 15 over y, how do you get y in?
Okay, you don't divide them, so you just cross multiply. Look, in your calculator, you do 30 times 15, and then you divide it by 17. 30 times 15, you go across, divide it by 17. Let's keep moving. The surface of the novel, of the book, is similar to the surface of the larger book, the coffee table book. What is the length of the novel? All right, go to town. We have 2 books, a little novel and then a coffee table book, which are usually larger. It says that they're similar, and you just want to find the missing length of the novel, the smaller one. Make sure your answer has units, since our problem has units. When I say units, I mean like inches, feet, centimeters, miles. Elijah, can you set up a proportion for me?
20 over 6.
Okay, 20 is the longer side, the length, but then 6 is like the width, it's the smaller one. So let's put 20 over
14.
So we want to take the length of this one, and we want to compare it to the length of this one. I rotated them on you. So 20 is going to go with X. Okay, so 20 is to X as?
14.
Perfect. If yours looks different, that's fine. If you said 14 is to 6 as 20 is to X, that's okay. It's okay to flip them. That's fine. No, that's not fine, because 6 is the width and 20 is the length. You would need to put 6 with 14. See, that's the short little side, and that's the short little side. You have to keep the corresponding sides together. Cross multiply. Trent, what do you get?
You like 46 and
20 times 6. It's okay. Go to your calculator. 20 times 6 divided by 14. 8.5. And what are our units? Inches. I-N. You need to put that because it's a real world problem. 8.5 inches long. Okay. Let's keep moving. Triangle bat is, what does this mean? Louder. Similar to triangle mitt. Oh, get it, bat and mitt. Oh, like baseball. Okay. Solve for X. Solve for X. Let's set up a proportion. Make sure you put the matching sides together, please. Who would like to go to the board and write their proportion? You don't have to solve anything. Write your proportion for a equal what? Who wants it?
What'd you say?
Who would like to go to the board? You don't have to solve anything. Just write your proportion
Oh,
for an eagle bug.
third one.
Go on up there if you would like to earn one. You can buy candy, you can buy bathroom passes, you can drop low daily grades, you can get a positive phone call home. There's all sorts of things on the Eagle Bug menu.
It's the only one. Whenever I get it.
But I wrote a letter and sent it to you. Okay, I'm going to call on someone if no one volunteers.
Those aliens.
Araceli, can you give me your proportion?
3 over 12 equals 4
Okay, we have a problem. Did y'all notice the problem?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you noticed. 3 is to 12. I totally agree. We are on the same page there. As, 4, that's a leg. And X is a hypotenuse. You can't compare a leg to a hypotenuse. So we're in trouble. We need to compare a hypotenuse to a hypotenuse. Does anyone know what the hypotenuse is of that triangle? 3, Pythagorean theorem, right? 3 squared plus 4 squared. And then you take the square root, Pythagorean theorem. Last semester, do it. 3 squared plus 4 squared, and then take the square root.
5.
Very good, Renan. All right, so Araceli, tell me your proportion now. 3 is to 12 as? 5 is to X. You have to pick the sides that match. You can't pick sides that don't match. Cross multiply. Go. 5 times 12 divided by 3. Betty, what'd you get? 20. Good? Okay. Woo! You made it. Right? So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to give you your in-class worksheet. And then these are the scrambled answers. So as you solve one, you can look up here and see if your answer is on the board or not.